what we do here is go back.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Polygon, an FPS with a design aspect of, well, polygons. In this video, I will aim to teach new players the basics of the game, as well as share my experiences as I've played it over the last year and a half. Let's get started. Polygon is a free FPS on Steam with mostly positive reviews by the gaming community. The game is similar to Battlefield as it has Conquest and King of the Hill game modes, but more on those later. In the top right corner, you can find a drop-down menu with the game's socials, which I highly recommend you check out as they have upcoming updates as well as community posts. At the top, you can find Redeem a Code, in which the developers will run promotions for skins or VIP access. The game's options are also located here, in which you can change the graphics, keybinds, and audio. Back at the main title screen, you have two different types of currency, crowns and a currency that I'm going to call Polybucks. If you click on your Polybucks, you can see that there is a conversion rate of 1 crown to 20 Polybucks. I wouldn't ever recommend doing this, as it's more beneficial to save up your crowns for the battle pass. By clicking on the crowns, you can also purchase crowns with real money. Next to the in-game currencies, you have your rank, which you can click on to bring up a screen that shows your in-game name, the day you joined, and how much more XP you need to get to the next rank. In the top left corner of the screen, you have all of the important menus. The home screen shows your VIP status, battle pass progress, and the latest news. The battle button will place you into a random server on a random map and get you straight into the action. The squad feature allows you to team up with your friends and use squad spawning, which allows you to spawn on your teammates instead of any of your captured objectives. This allows for you and your squad to organize and take an objective through teamwork. The soldier menu shows all of the weapons that you have unlocked, as well as giving you the option to add attachments and cosmetics to your weapons. The shop menu allows you to see your progress and the rewards in the battle pass. There are free rewards that include cash, XP, and crowns, so if you play long enough, you can get enough crowns to earn the battle pass without spending any money. You can also see your VIP status and purchase VIP with crowns. You also get the benefit of creating your own servers, which can be good for making sure that your favorite map is on the server list. There is a gun skins tab where you can purchase skins with crowns if you so choose. Finally, the multiplayer menu allows you to choose what server you want to play on. You can sort these servers by ping, the amount of players, the mode, and the map. You can also see which server the game is on by clicking on the server and looking to the right side. You can also see the score of the game and how much time is left. In this menu, you can also create your own server if a map you want to play on isn't on a server close to you. This feature, as mentioned earlier, is only available to VIP members. One thing to mention is that there is no skill-based matchmaking or SBMM. I've run into a few games of people complaining about being put into the same game as a high-ranked player. Hitting play on the main screen will put you into a random game and does not consider the rank of the players in the game. There are 2 game modes currently in the game, which are Conquest and King of the Hill. In Conquest, 2 teams fight for control over named objectives which give your team points. King of the Hill is similar to Conquest, however there is only 1 objective that the teams fight for control of. There are 4 maps to play on: Crash Site, Valley, Storage, and Metro. Crash Site and Valley are the largest maps and are Conquest only. Storage is a small Conquest map and it has a nighttime variant. Metro is a small, fast-paced map and is the only map that has the King of the Hill game mode. Another feature of Polygon is that there is a queue system, so if you want to play on a specific map and there are no available slots, hit the play button anyway and you will be placed into a queue, and as soon as someone backs out, you will be put in. Once you are in a game, you'll be greeted with the polygon-filled terrain, as well as a mini-map, the score of the game, an ammo counter, and your health bar. You do spawn with spawn protection, but it varies from a few seconds to none. And if you have spawn protection and shoot your weapon, you will lose it immediately. As you start to move around, you will notice that you cannot sprint forever. This is due to the stamina bar located right above your health. Running and jumping depletes this bar. A quick tip, Running with your pistol out allows you to move faster. Paired with your primary and secondary, you are equipped with grenades. These are great for clearing out enemies that are in spawn peeking positions, as well as clearing buildings. Now let's talk about one of the game's most unpopular features, spawn killing. Spawn killing can happen on any of the maps, and breaking out of it can vary from easy to extremely difficult. I can imagine that the developers understand that this is an issue, and I'm sure a solution will arise at some point. A good solution will be to increase the amount of points that a team gets when they hold all the objectives so that the game goes by faster, resulting in a reset. This won't solve this for the map Metro, but maybe some more lanes to run down or more cover could solve that issue. Spawn killing can be frustrating, and I hope it is lessened in upcoming updates. Rarely, there are hackers in the game. To kick these hackers, press and hold tab, then middle click on your mouse. Hover over the player you want to kick, and left click, then select Vote Kick. This calls a vote, which is shown in the game's chat to show other players that you think someone is hacking. On the larger maps, it takes 10 people to kick someone, which in my opinion is way too high. It should be closer to 5. I have a lot of experience with the vote kick feature in the game, as people attempt to kick me all the time. So far, I have only ever run into one hacker, and I've been playing the game for quite some time, so the odds that someone is hacking is pretty slim. With all that said, I would like to thank the main developer as well as the whole team working on the game. It may not be polished now, but over the last year it has come a long way. You used to not be able to shoot through windows or fences. I am excited to see where the game goes in the future, as there is a massive update in the works which involves a redesign of the character models and the addition of armor mechanics. You can find all of that information on their socials or in the description below, as I will link all of their information there if you are looking to get into the game. Finally, some advice for new players that I have is to stick with it and learn how to manage your stamina. Movement is a huge part of this game, and learning to manage your stamina can help win gunfights and games. I am considering making map reviews to show you all the best strategies on each map, so if that is something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments and we can make that happen. If you have played Polygon, I'm sure you've seen players in places that you can't figure out how to get to, or players that are finding flanks that annoy you. I hope you learned something in this video, and if you haven't checked out the game already, give it a chance. You can't beat free. I have been your host, A Bag of Pretzels, alongside Scrambler, and we will see you on the polygonal battlefield. Until next time.